Hey guys!
Hi friends.
So after our last video, if you haven't watched that, go watch it, we realized how tainted we were with Western influences.
Yeah, it was traumatizing. And after actually saying everything, we're like, wow.
Wow. So then we actually had this idea of coming up with a list of 10 things that
make you an ABC.
Yeah.
And what does an ABC stand for? American or
Australian, born Chinese. So I think a lot of you fit in this category as well.
Or could relate to it.
Yeah.
Even if you're not Chinese.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just jump into it.
So number one, when you're ordering at like a Chinese restaurant and like the only dishes you really know are the ones that your parents always ordered.
Yeah. So it's like, for me, when I'm at Yumcha, I'm just like, hagao. That's all I know.
I don't even remember like the Chinese way of saying things.
Yeah.
Salted pork things. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, what?
Salted pork thing. It's like a pork cutlet that's salted. Okay. Do you know what I'm talking about? No. You know what a pork cutlet is?
Mom, how do you say this again?
Oh yeah.
Dad, what is that dish called?
Sometimes if I'm with like a more, culturally Chinese friend,
yeah,
like Ben Hedges, I'll just let him order.
Sir, 给我一份臭豆腐，谢谢。
你想要怎么做呢？
炸到8分熟，外酥内嫩，泡菜多一点，再加一点辣酱。
稍等一下哦。
谢谢。
How embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing. Like,
we're not repping anything.
Oh my god.
So when you go back to your like homeland country, you make these purchases and you think you got a good bargain, but you actually just got ripped off real bad.
Oh yeah, and you don't realize it until you go home and give it to like if you bought something for your parents.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll like buy tea.
How much was that? And then you're just like, yeah, I got this for blah blah blah, and they're like, what?
It's like they just repackaged garbage and gave it to you.
Yeah.
And I don't want it.
And you thought you walked out of that transaction winning.
I got this really nice painting from my mom, and
yeah,
she like just looked at it and she's like, "Yo, this is like printed."
I know.
I was like, "No,
my life is a lie."
It's on rice paper. It's gotta be authentic. Yeah.
And a lot of that stuff is actually the market stuff because we don't know how to haggle.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like haggling. Oh my god, don't even get me
start.
started. don't speak English with people in markets because they'll
just pretend you're a mute. That's even better.
I never even tried that. Use your fingers. Like, Has happened to me many times. It's when you speak to someone in Mandarin and they like just refuse to answer in Mandarin, they just answer in English. They're like, no, I'm not going through this.
When you order food and you try to, say it and order it in Mandarin, and then they just go, okay, that's $5, thanks. And like they just know that that's not your language and you're trying too hard and it's like a fail.
And it's like, listen, we're uncomfortable, you're uncomfortable. Let's just speak English.
Let's just speak it. Like they feel that their incompetent English is better than your shrapnels of Mandarin. All right, next one, kind of leading on from that, is when you're, in a conversation in Mandarin or Cantonese, whatever your language, and then you just progressively get worse and worse.
You literally are running out of words.
And vocabulary.
And vocabulary. Like, once you get away from the basics, like, hello, how are you? It's like, oh, I don't know any technical terms about what we're talking about.
And like, the foundation in their mind that, okay, this person does speak it. But then your vocabulary is just so little.
Yeah.
By the time it gets to the end of the sentence, you're like, oh my god, how do I get out of this?
You're basically speaking English or trying to. Your favorite Chinese movie is something like Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
Or maybe Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon if you're a little more cultured, right?
Or House of Flying Daggers.
Yeah, something like that.
Very mainstream. And also on top of that, when you're watching it, you don't listen to the Chinese. You have to read the English subtitles to actually understand what's going on.
You hold on to those subtitles.
Yeah.
But you can understand a little of the Mandarin.
You get the general idea.
Yeah.
And I guess overall, you're just a disappointment to your parents, your relatives, and your ancestors.
your many ancestors who are turning over in their graves.
I knew it. That
FELICIA.
troublemaker from the start.
They're like,
who you've become.
What have we raised?
Dishonor will come to the family. Traditional values will disintegrate.
Yeah, it's like your grandparents just looking at you sadly. They're like,
We'll
never be able to pass on our traditions of pottery making.
Gong hitting.
It's not a thing, you know? Like porcelain making. Next one, and if you've been to Chinese school in America and you've learned the pinging system, you need pinging basically to read any Chinese. Yeah, and that's kind of.
And when you read it, it still sounds like English.
And you get like, and there's always like the what are they called? The
annotation.
Annotations. Yeah.
Is that
I don't know. Let's not talk about those things. we don't even know what those are called, but you know, like.
Dude,
you know,
can I just say, you think Mandarin is hard? It's got 4
I know.
tones.
Canto's got
9 plus.
Yeah, and you guys have like an extra throat muscle too, I think. So that, exactly.
Huh?
Huh? Reiho.
So when you're like with a bunch of friends who are a little bit more Asian than you, or more cultured, you feel like they lived a more oppressed and suppressed life.
Yeah, sometimes I see like my friends like growing up, I'll see my friend and he's like practicing piano like after school, and then he has to go do homework for like 100 hours. Kind of want to like lift him out of that.
Shake him a little.
I'd be like, live life.
And I see a whole army of my
China.
and tell them
Parents.
that they may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom.
So when you go to China, you finally feel like you fit in because everyone looks like you. But then like 10 minutes later, you realize you don't fit in at all.
At all, you're just a big outcast, and they all stare at you because you're just so different.
Right.
They can smell it in the air.
Well, as long as you don't talk. As long as you don't talk.
No, even in the way you like stand and dress and just like the general vibes, people know, man.
I don't know.
Yeah, seriously.
For me, I feel like I could fit in. I mean, they usually think I'm a migrant worker.
Is it because of the beard?
I don't know. People think I'm a migrant worker. Oh no, you know what? I've also walked through like markets and I'll catch people saying like, "What race is he? Is he Japanese? Is he Filipino?" Yeah, it's stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, we don't belong anywhere. We don't belong in America. We don't belong in China.
I know, like we're just caught in the middle.
Yeah, we should start our own community somewhere.
What would we call it?
ABC Land. No, people would think it's a theme park.
Actually, it wouldn't be a small world. I
Yeah.
think there would be a lot of people who want to join.
Just go to San Francisco.
Yeah. When you're still overseas and you meet the extended family, you always realize that you have these mysterious aunts and uncles who have known you for like ever since you were from the womb. And you're like, oh yeah. And they're like, I remember you when you were this little. And you're like, I've never seen you.
It's not fair because we were babies. We do not remember.
And they say it in a way that's like, well, how do you not remember?
Yeah.
Don't you remember this and this? And I'm like, come on, man, I was like 2 seconds old.
Yeah, right. And then there's always like the family reunion with like all the mixed families.
Oh yeah.
And like I remember I had one, and a lot of my family's from the South, and we just had the craziest food. There's like a gigantic snake as a centerpiece. They're like eating live shrimp. Freaked me out. Freaked me out.
He's kidding. There wasn't a snake as a setup.
No, it was a giant snake. I'm being serious.
No.
Yes.
No.
And there was drunken shrimp. Have you heard of this?
Drunken? Oh my god!
Yeah, that is messed up.
Ah!
Okay, drunken shrimp is when you put shrimp in alcohol and they get like hammered.
Still live?
Yeah, you eat them all.
And usually, anyway.
Okay, cool.
So what a way to end that list. Let us know what you guys think. Do you like know where we're coming from?
I
we don't fit in anywhere. We're just
people
perpetually confused.
I'm so confused about my own identity.
What a confusing identity we have.
But the thing is, at least we can all be confused together.
Forever.
Not forever.
No.
Just for this video.
Nothing lasts forever.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so let us know your thoughts about that list because we actually have a ton more.
Yeah, we had like 40 things. We just did 10.
If you guys give this video a thumbs up, let's get it to like 1,000.
1,000,000.
1,000,000.
Yes.
We'll make part 2, part 3, part 4. Yeah, hope you guys liked it. Remember to follow us on our social media.
Yes.
And
don't forget to like and subscribe. The button will be here.
Okay, see you guys later. Bye.